Hey guys, what's going on? It's going to finish up the quiz from Thursday here to do parts B and C. This is going to be an optional video. I'm just going to put it straight to YouTube. You can watch it on your own if you'd like just to see how to do these two last parts here. They're very similar to part A, but go ahead and show you how to do it. Let's go ahead and get to it. Part B wants us to find the loss in kinetic energy of the bullet. So kinetic energy is 1/2 mv squared. So if we want to find the loss in kinetic energy of the bullet, we want to find the change, right? How much did it have at the beginning? What did it have at the end? And how much did it lose? How much did it go down? So in the beginning, we have 1/2, and the mass of the bullet is just m, and then its velocity is v naught, and that's square. That's how much it had initially. And we're going to subtract that, subtract the amount it had at the end, 1/2. Still mass m, but now it's v naught. It's 1/3 v naught, and that's being squared. Now we need to square everything inside of this parentheses, so I'm going to simplify this down. 1/2 mv naught squared minus 1/2 m times 1/9 v naught squared, right? Because we're squaring everything inside of there. It's not just the v naught being squared. It's 1/3 v naught, so we have to square the 1/3 as well. And this will equal kinetic energy lost. So we're just going to simplify down. I'm going to take out 1/2. Going to factor that out. 1/2 mv naught squared minus okay, why did it do that? Okay, there we go. Sorry, minus m 1/9 v naught squared. Okay, now these are like terms, right? Again, just like before, we had 1 v naught minus 1/3 v naught. This is mv squared minus 1/9 mv squared. So think of this as just being 1 mv squared, and this is 1/9 mv squared. What's 1 of something minus 1/9 of something? You get 8/9, right? So it's going to be k lost equal 1/2 times 8/9 times m v naught squared, and then I'll multiply by 1/2. So just do 1/2 times the fraction 8/9. 8 times 1 is 8. 2 times 9 is 18 times mv naught squared. We can simplify this down. We're going to ask us to simplify. So we take 8/18. That's just a fraction. We're just going to divide both sides by 2 to simplify it down. So it's going to end up being 4/9 times mv naught squared, and that's going to be equal to the the kinetic energy lost. All right, there we go. So we're done with that part. Okay, and then we're going to do the part C. So let me make a new slide, and we'll put the question back in there. Okay. Very good. So let's do part C now, the gain in kinetic energy of the block. This one's a little easier because initially the block had 0 kinetic energy, right? It was just sitting still. So whatever kinetic energy it has after the collision, that's how much the block gained, right? So it had 0 in the beginning, so how much did it gain? All right, well, at the end of the problem, we're going to have 1/2 times 4m, right? Because the mass of the block is 4 times the mass of the bullet is 4m, times v squared. And we said that the mass of the velocity of the block was going to be v naught over 6, or 1/6, oops, not 2, 1/6 v naught, and that's being squared, right? 1/2, remember kinetic energy is 1/2 mv squared. So just like before, when you got to square everything in the fraction, not just the v, so it's going to be, this is k gained, I guess, 1/2 times 4m times 1/36, because 1/6 squared is 1/36, times v naught squared. Take this, basically just multiply all these coefficients, right? We have a 1/2 and a 4 and a 1/36. So 1/2 times 4 is 2. So we have 2m times 1/36, 36 v naught squared. And then what's 2 times 1/36? Well, 2/36, right? So we go 2/36 times m times v naught squared, and then we can simplify that fraction down some more. It's going to be 1/18. So our kinetic energy that we gained that the box gains is equal to 1 over 18 times m times the initial velocity squared. Right? And there you go. So pretty much it. I know that seems easy right here, and I realized that it was a hard problem. So I know a lot of you struggle with that one, and it's totally understandable because it's challenging. And so hopefully the video is helping a little bit, helping you kind of see these steps and and making it a little bit easier for everybody. So hope it's helpful. You guys have a good night and sleep well, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.